I got to send out a quick PSA to all the GMs
Bet,
in
bet,
the
bet.
NFL. My
Quick
fault,
PSA
bro.
before we got an
Yeah,
intro.
for PSA to all of the owners of the NFL, please, 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 for the love of God, for my sake of health, for my sanity, please stop trading with the Philadelphia Eagles. Please stop picking up the phone when Howie Roseman calls. Please stop.
Hey man, shit, real big day though in the real big week for real NFL wise. I know you happy
Hey,
about what your team got going on.
yes, Lord. Thank you,
You know
Jerry.
you happy
Thank
about
you.
what your team got going on, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry. I
Oh wait,
appreciate you for
my bad. Let's
finally.
try not to cuss for the first
Oh,
10
yeah,
minutes,
first
man. Let's
10.
try to
Yep.
lock in.
Thank you, Jerry, for finally locking in, bro. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see something be done, something come of the Michael Parsons trade other than Kenny Clark and a few empty picks. So I'm more than happy that we picked up Quinnen Williams. I think Quinnen Williams is going to be a defensive changer for us. He's going to be able to control that front line. He can stop the run as well as he's a top 3 pass rusher just from the interior defensive line in the league, in my opinion. Three-time Pro Bowler, first team All Pro. A guy that's proved that he could do it at the highest level. So, I mean, do I think that this fixes all of our problems? No. I still think that we need a solidified CB1. If we're not going to trade Trey Diggs, we at least need to make him cornerback 2 so that he's not having to guard the best receiver every week, week in and week out. And I would honestly like to see us shore up our safeties a little bit more as well. If we could use one of these picks or if we could package up these picks to possibly go and get, a guy like Caleb Downs this year in the first round of the NFL draft, if we could package up a first rounder from next year and maybe a second round pick this year, something like that to go get a Caleb Downs. I really think we cooking with some fire then. Is that possible? Probably not, but wishful thinking. But nonetheless, step in the right direction for sure. I'm happy as a Cowboys fan. Okay.
So what's y'all record right now?
3-5-1 currently.
So what does adding Quinnen Williams to that mix? Where is this gonna take y'all?
This year, probably not too far. I think this year is a little bit too far gone.
Just a wrap.
Just in terms of injuries, kind of vibes. We kind of fucked up the season waiting until the week before the season started to trade Michael Parsons, bro. We messed up the season. My bad. We messed up the season 2 weeks before it started, trading Michael Parsons. That's not somebody that you trade a week before your season starts, if ever. You know what I'm saying? So we just had to make some adjustments. Guys had to kind of step in and fill some roles that they weren't used to playing in. And Quinnen Williams is definitely going to help relieve a lot of that pressure. I see us finishing the season now with maybe 9 wins. Maybe we go 9-7-1. But I don't see us, squeezing into the playoffs or anything like that. We still have 2 whole divisions that are ahead of us. I believe the NFC North and the NFC West are all 4 of the teams in the division are all ahead of the Cowboys, including the Eagles in our very own division. It's tough for us right now on the outside looking in, but definitely a right step in the direction. Yeah.
What you think about that Sauce Gardner pickup, man, for the Colts? Colts already having a elite level season. Just got a big time playmaker on the defensive side of the ball, Sauce Gardner.
Yes, indeed.
So what you think that does for them? And their defense already fire too.
I was about to say, their defense is already fire. I'm happy that Sauce Gardner is going to get a chance to play some meaningful football now. I've been a guy that has not necessarily been sleep on Sauce Gardner these past couple years, but I just haven't been as high on him as a lot of other people. I don't think he's on the same level as a Pat Surtain. You know what I'm saying?
What about Stingley? Is Sauce Gardner or Derek Stingley?
Me personally, I mean, if Sting could stay healthy, it would be a whole different.
It'd be easy.
It'd be an easier conversation. But I mean, me personally, I would still take Derek Stingley over Sauce Gardner. But that's not to say that Sauce Gardner ain't a top 5 corner in the league, because he is. But I just don't think he's in that upper echelon. I don't think he's in that same conversation as Pat Surtain. I don't think that's close at all. But him going to Indianapolis, helping that defense improve more than it already has, I mean, that's going to be huge for him. I was kind of in the boat that Indianapolis was going to be a really good regular season team and kind of fizzle out once the playoffs started. Not to say that I'm completely out of that boat now, but I've taken a step out of it. It'll be interesting to see what they can do. I like the fact that they went and shirt up that secondary. Bro. Yeah, they definitely got weapons. I like the way that they went and shirt up that secondary and when it got a surefire CB1 that can, take that take that matchup, that can shut down a Rashee Rice if they played the Chiefs, or that could go head to head with a Brian Thomas Jr. if they ran into the Jaguars, or that can go head to head with a DK Metcalf if you ran into the Steelers, or they went and got a guy that can kind of give them a breath of fresh air in any situation, to be honest. So I'm a fan, but
You think
I don't think that this makes them like Super Bowl favorites or anything like that in my book.
what do you think about the season Jonathan Taylor having though? I feel like he
MVP,
gotta be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He almost
MVP,
gotta be MVP.
yeah, MVP
He
season for
looking
sure that
filthy
we're
out
seeing from
there.
Jonathan Taylor, especially if they gave it to Saquon last year. I mean, I get that the Eagles were winning,
Facts.
but the Colts are
Colts
winning as
winning. The
well.
Colts winning.
The
Yeah,
Colts
the
are
Colts
winning as
on
well.
that.
So, I mean, he's definitely playing at an MVP level. It'll be very, very interesting to see how the race kind of goes towards the end of the year, see how things fizzle out. I don't think he'll get the MVP, unfortunately. I think that they'll end up probably giving it to a quarterback again, possibly Patrick Mahomes. But, you know,
They can't keep making the MVP a quarterback.
I mean, that's just the nature of the award, bro.
Tired
It's
of seeing it.
just he'll definitely for sure get Offensive Player of the Year, though. I can promise you that. We can pencil that in. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is definitely getting Offensive Player of the Year.
I respect it, I guess.
You know,
The man playing his butt off,
he
man. I
playing
ain't
at
gonna
an
lie.
MVP level. I don't disregard that at all. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
the way
don't
that
know, man.
this,
Shout
yeah.
out to the Bears too, though. I want to shout out my squad.
Shout out to
Heck of a
Bears, man.
game. Heck of a game last Sunday against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was one of the probably best NFL games I've watched in a long time.
Mm-hmm. That was a fire one.
My recent memory since probably maybe that Lamar Jackson Colts versus the Colts game a few years back when he was just going crazy. I remember watching that on 1100
Facts.
with the game. That was
That was crazy.
that was litty. Yeah, that was litty.
Crazy.
But yeah, man.
How far do you think the Bears could go this year realistically? Do you see playoffs for you guys? Do you see a win in the playoffs for you guys? How you feeling?
I think we're gonna get to the playoffs. I think we get into the offs for
I'm not
sure.
mad at that.
Will we win a game? I think it all depends on the matchup. The Bears, we a wild card, I feel like, bro. I feel like right team, right day, right circumstance, we can beat you. But if we matched up against somebody that got a real dog at QB or something like that, then
See, that's the thing though. I think the NFC, no matter who you play, you're gonna run into a dog, bro. Like the NFC, just the top teams in the NFC is gonna be tough, man. The Rams, the Eagles, shit. Not to mention, y'all got two teams in y'all's own division with the Lions and the Packers. That's
what I was about to get at.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean,
I think the Lions is beatable. I think the Lions, I think the Lions beatable. I think the Bears, if we see the Lions, I think we ready for that in a playoff setting.
Okay.
They look up and down to me at times, man. I'd rather see the Lions than run up against
the Packers. I feel you. I mean, I'm not mad at that at all, really. I mean, shit, I think that both the Packers and the Lions are two very tough teams, but I don't think that they're unbeatable by any stretch of the imagination.
That's what I'm saying.
So, yeah.
Especially,
I mean,
the Packers just lost to the Titans. Or, no, Carolina. They lost to Carolina, I think.
They
My
lost
bad.
to Carolina,
I said Titans.
Yep.
They lost to Carolina. Facts.
Yeah, they lost to Carolina, yeah.
Almost worse. So, like, bro, man, shout out to all the teams, man. Shout out to the Bears. Very happy about what we got going on, man. We got to keep this thing.
Facts.
Keep this thing rolling, man.
Man, it's wide open this year, honestly.
It is,
NFL
bro.
wise. Yeah. You got any early predictions for Super Bowl, maybe? Like maybe a winner, or if not a winner, maybe a predicted matchup?
I'm gonna go Eagles. I think Philly gonna find their way back. Sorry, Zane. No, that's a sensitive subject.
Fuck the Eagles. No, I'm sorry. Damn, my fault, y'all. 5 more seconds. 10-minute mark.
No, facts. I think the Eagles are gonna get there though. That's just me. I think the Eagles will get there. Probably Eagles Bills.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I think we get a Super Bowl rematch from a few years ago.
Who?
I think we get Chiefs Rams again.
Puka. I like to see my boy Puka, man.
Man, I love the Rams.
But I ain't going though.
I love the
I ain't gonna.
Rams, bro. I can't even lie, bro. I love the Rams, and I think that the Rams could beat Philly, especially if they get the right seed in the playoffs, and Philly got to come to LA. Yeah, Rams gonna get that. Yeah, because the Rams was really supposed to beat Philly earlier this year in Philly and lost the game at the end of the game on a Jordan Davis blocked field goal. So I mean, after being up 2-3 touchdowns pretty much the whole game. So I mean, I love the Rams. I love what they got over there. Jared Verse, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford. They're like
I
that.
be forgetting Devontae out there. So I gotta lock
They're
in on
like
some
that.
Rams game. I haven't really watched a lot of the Rams. I just be
See,
seeing
bro, you got to
Puka
tap in, bro.
snagging on people's head and
Mama
Matt
and
Stafford
bro,
putting it
Matt
right in the bread
Stafford.
basket.
Matt Stafford is my favorite Caucasian quarterback in the NFL, and it's really not close at all. Like
He's so swaggy, bro.
bro, he's
He
hard
just
as
got
hell.
ism. He just got a
Oh
lot of
God,
ism about him, man. I ain't gonna lie.
God, like it used to be A-Rod. Like A-Rod forever, my top one favorite of all time.
That's what I was about to say though. I was like, you know my
A-Rod
boy
top
A-Rod.
one all time, but currently I like Matt swag, bro. Matt got swag out there with it, bro. He get the sidearm in that bitch.
On.
Man, he got the sleeve on. He coming up swaggy for LA. These niggas got the vibrant blue on. These niggas got Snoop ready to come out the stands and see walk on the
yeah,
like, bro.
I'm rocking with the vibes out in LA.
Yeah, bro, they lit.
I wouldn't mind seeing them out in the Super Bowl. That would be lit.
Facts. But if they don't make it, I kind of want to see. As much as I hate to say it, I kind of want to see the Packers in the Super Bowl. Do you think?
I can't say that.
I got a question. Lamar Jackson just came back.
That's what I'm about to get at,
injury.
Though. Don't count him out.
The Ravens I think the Ravens are currently sitting at 3-5, if I'm not mistaken. Do we see the Ravens still making a run for the Super Bowl? Do we see the Ravens kind of, is this year a wash? How are we feeling about Baltimore?
As long as Lamar Eugene Jackson is in the backfield, I don't think the Ravens have anything to worry about. As long as
1K.
As long as that boy from Pompano's back there taking snaps. Hey,
I feel you,
I believe we can. What was Barack Obama's slogan?
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I think they can get it done.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I'm in the same boat. I think as long as Lamar Jackson is healthy, that the sky's the limit for the Ravens. Any given game, he could beat any given teams.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
he got
really
22 back there. And he got that boy D. Henry back.
I almost forgot about my I gotta send out a quick PSA to all the GMs in the NFL.
Quick PSA before we got an intro.
Before we pivot, bro. PSA to all of the owners of the NFL. Please, 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 for the love of God, for my sake of health, for my sanity, please stop trading with the Philadelphia Eagles. Please stop picking up the phone when Howie Roseman calls. Please stop calling deals. Howie Roseman. I don't know why.
Howie must be the mob. Howie must be the mob.
Damn it.
Howie make real moves.
Bro.
Who they get from Miami? They got, what's his name?
Julian Phillips. They got from and Jair Alexander.
Yeah. And they got Jair.
Come on, bro. What are we doing, fam? Why are we helping the Philadelphia Eagles?
They got Jair. Philly nice, bro. Shout out to Howie.
God
low-key one of my other teams, man.
Oh my God, Con, you're shooting me, bro. You're shooting me.
I'm out there with Gilly and them.
Yeah, let's get this intro started.
But on that note, man, welcome back, y'all. We are here. We are back a day later than we usually would be.
Yeah.
But better late than never.
You know it.
This is the What the Business Is podcast. It's your favorite podcast on earth. The hottest podcast on earth. The hottest podcast on this side of the equator. Hottest podcast on this half of the Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
All around like gum on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
With your two favorite hosts. It's your boy Con.
That's your boy Z, man.
Man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all remember to like, comment, subscribe, keep showing love. All the love is very, very much appreciated. We've been going crazy.
Nuclear.
56 nights behind this podcast and stuff.
Woo!
We just, trying to keep the content rolling, and we appreciate everybody for, showing love and rocking with us. We got a lot more new stuff coming, new stuff on the way. And yeah, it's all very much appreciated, man. What is this, Azim? I think this episode 59.
59, my brother.
Shout out to Wabash. Okay. We on the way.
Man, almost at the 60. Man, shout
Yes,
out Nip.
sir.
Shout out Russ.
Man,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
for real.
Shout out QRN. That right too. That right two. No, that right three. Hey, Bill.
But nah, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to us today. We got a
For
lot of stuff to get, man. Juno in the cut,
My
bugging
fault,
out.
y'all. Yeah. No, bro, relax. My fault, y'all. That's my top flight security. He holds shit down for me whenever, y'all come in here if y'all want to. He probably won't bite you, but he'll let me know you're here and I will.
I'm dead.
Calm down, bro. Relax.
But man, let's start with college hoops. I think I want to start with college hoops today, bro.
Let's do it.
Last week or this week has been the start of college basketball season. It's been lit to start, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been enjoying it every game, especially the top tier elite matchups that everybody want to see. They've been really good for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Had a big game. We could just start on Monday. Obviously, Monday was when the season tipped off. Florida, Arizona.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's just start there, bro.
Yeah, let's start there.
What you think from that game? Cole Pete, for those that don't know, freshman, young guy, went for 30 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 1 foul in his freshman debut. Zane, what you think about that? Also, Tommy Haw, my bad before you go. Tommy Haw from Florida had 27 as well.
Mm-hmm.
A big game from him. Jaden Bradley from Arizona also had 27 and 5 assists as well. Real good game. I love those that first night of the college basketball season games. What you think of that?
I mean, it was a great game. Let's just start there, man. I'm happy to have college basketball back, man. It's shit.
Man.
Selfishly, probably my favorite sport of all sports.
Man, it's always good when college hoops.
You know what I'm saying? It was a great game. I was very interested to watch this game just because Arizona does have that new freshman class coming in Florida. Obviously, them coming off of a championship and having a bunch of new transfers in. I was just kind of interested to see how it would all gel together. Nonetheless, we kind of touched on Koa Pete last episode and kind of was talking about how his game is a little bit comparable to Paolo Banchero. And I'm sure everybody sees why we kind of said such things now.
We know ball, man. We know ball.
Bro, he's a man amongst boys. I mean, that's the only way that you can really explain it. Yeah, like he's for him to come out and freshman debut against the defending national champs who have returned their entire front court, by the way. That's a national championship front court that he just went for 30 on in his first game. This is child's play for Cole Pete. I'm going to be real. He's wasting his time. He's just kind of going through the
draft right after the game.
Yeah, he's just kind of going through the motions for the next 7 months. This is all just going to build up. What this year is going to be for Cole Pete is just the introduction to the pro lifestyle. This is just gaining that discipline of having to lock in and do the monotonous tasks every day that you'll have to do when you get to the NBA. That's all this is for Cole Pete, because he's ready to go right now. He's ready. Send him off right now. He's ready to go. Like,
I was really impressed, especially just by his feel for the game, his confidence. Like you don't really see a lot of young dudes just looking super composed like how he was out there.
I love to see how he was controlling the glass, bro.
Bro, rebounding for real, just super active. Like, that's a really good player. I mean, you're not really gonna have the size and some of the athletic ability that he has, but young players can really do a lot from just watching how hard his motor was and how much energy he brought to the game.
That's shit you can't coach.
That's stuff you can't coach. Facts.
You can't.
You can't coach that. And that man came out there from the jump playing overly hard.
For sure.
And once I found out he has an NFL background with, like, his dad, I think, played in the NFL. I think he had a brother play in the NFL. So bro got a super physical body.
Yeah, he's ready, bro.
He's ready.
He's ready to go.
And Arizona is going to be ready. I like Arizona's team. I think Arizona has a pretty good basketball team this year, especially
I do too.
Big 12.
I think that they're I think that they're really good. I think Arizona's really good. I still got to see it. I got to see him string it together consistently. I know that Arizona any given night can come in and beat
Can
any
be
team, but
anybody. Factual.
right, I got to see him be consistent over the course of a year and not lose games that they're supposed to win.
Is this what we gonna expect from Jaden Bradley all season? Is this what we gonna
No.
get from him?
And that's the next thing that I was gonna tap on. I don't expect Jaden Bradley to put up 27-5 for the rest of the year. I don't even expect him to average a dub, if I'm being honest. I see him floating somewhere more around that 14 to 16 range, 14 to 16 and maybe 5 assists. I can see him upholding the 5 assists, but I can't see that 27 being poured in every night. They're gonna have to get some scoring from somebody else outside of Koa Pete, Jaden Bradley. Because even to ask Koa Pete to go out there and put up 30 every night,
30 is
unrealistic.
tough as a youngster.
Yeah,
You're gonna hit that.
very, very,
You're gonna hit
very
that wall
unrealistic.
eventually.
So I mean, but kind of flipping on the Florida side, I know we were also talking about Xavier Lee and how he was gonna kind of transition into playing a higher level of competition rather than bless. But how Xavier Lee was going to adjust to playing against the higher level of competition.
Yeah.
And he handled it very well. He handled it. He looked confident out there. He looked decisive. I think at times he was a little bit too passive. He was a little bit too eager to kind of set the table for guys, and he should have kind of looked for a shot a little bit more. But even in, not a bad game at all. Tough loss. A really good game for them to have early on in the year to kind of gauge where they're at.
What you
They
think of
had
Boogie Flan?
I like Boogie's game. I just think that Boogie's gonna have to just kind of settle in and understand what his production level can really be at an efficient level. I understand that, he's got the game to be able to take a certain amount of shots and has the confidence to feel like he can make a certain amount of shots. But reality is starting to set in that Boogie, you're kind of becoming streaky, bro. You're becoming a volume shooter and a volume scorer, and that's bad for a draft stock. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. I love everything that he's doing game wise. I need him. I would love to see him get downhill a little bit more, maybe set the table for guys a little bit more. That 3 ball is going to come along, though. I'm not worried about his 3-point shooting ability. That's what he makes his bread and butter on. I just think he kind of needs to just settle in a little bit and let the game come to him a little bit rather than hunt it. And as the season goes on, those are the kind of things that teams have to work through in the early season, especially with a bunch of new transfers. Everybody will kind of find their role. Everybody will find, what point in the game can I kind of focus on me and attack here. And as they get that formula, they'll be fine, bro. They got too much talent, too much experience. They're too well coached to not figure it out. So I expect Florida to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Boogie is I don't know. I know it was just one game, but to me, I wasn't really as impressed as I was as I wanted to be. Hopefully he can rebound and shake back, but especially when you look at, he was kind of was potentially forced out of Arkansas to bring in a Cuff, and what I was going to lead into next is you see what a Cuff was doing.
You see why?
That looked like a real pro guard. Like,
that's a pro
I was
guard.
at the game.
They got 2 of them.
I was at
Even
the first
Malik
game,
Thomas.
and I'm like, bro, 2 next level guards. So I'm like, Boogie, I was expecting you to kind of come out in this and do a little bit more, especially with the team that they got and the noise we've been hearing surrounding Florida. But I don't know. I feel like he relies too much on threes, and he already little. And I don't know. That's not really going to be a remedy for him. I don't know if that's going to be what could work for real in the SEC too. He might should have tried to take that to the Big East or Big Ten or something. Because I don't know if him just living and dying off threes and his size.
Niggas should have went to like Marquette, Georgetown.
I don't know if he want to play defense like
something, bro.
I don't know if he want to play defense like that to go to Marquette though. At Marquette, you got to really.
You want to go league or not, nigga? You're a small guard, bro. You're a small guard, and you're not gonna be the focal point at the next level. It's just not gonna be that. Like, I'm sorry. There's no team making the focal point of their offense. 6'3" and under outside of the Memphis Grizzlies and the Atlanta Hawks.
Man, why wouldn't he go to somewhere like Seton Hall? Seton Hall don't have no NIL. They got Shaheen Holloway.
They do, but I don't think that's a big enough platform. I think if you go to Seton Hall and you cook, like, people are kind of looking at you like, is Seton Hall. Like you're kind of supposed to
But you in
cook,
the, at
and
least
that's
you in the Big East,
you in the
and
Big East for
you in the
sure.
platform.
You in the Big East for sure. I mean, bro, you seen how they did. You seen how they did Imani Bates. I mean, when he went to Eastern Michigan, not to say that Seton Hall is at Eastern Michigan, but when you
I say
drop
that's
down
way
in a
different
level, they
though.
just don't respect the production as much as they would if you was at that higher level that you was just at.
Seeing Hall's, I don't know. I want Seton Hall to be good. I think that's why I'm honestly bringing this. I want Seton Hall to
I'm
be
not
that
mad at
good
it, bro.
again.
Seton
I
Hall
like
is
when Seton
supposed to
Hall
have
got
that.
those.
They're supposed to have that East Coast guard, that Miles Powell type. You
That's
know
what
what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. That's what I'm like. Why don't he go there and just do that? Like he look like he want to be somewhere that's just gonna let him rock out, and that's not what I don't think
You
he
gonna
gonna
want
really
that
be able to
SEC
do in
bag,
the
bro. They ain't
SEC.
giving out that bag nowhere else like the SEC, fam.
Man, but I don't know. I hope Boogie can get it together. But just my thoughts. Let's switch gears to that second game on Monday. Villanova and BYU. BYU won 71-66.
Yes, sir.
AJ DeBasta had 21, 6, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Some dude named, no disrespect, I didn't mean to be like that, but I know who this is.
Is it
Bryce Lindsey for Villanova
Bryce Lindsey?
had
Yeah.
22.
Yep.
Complete game as well. I think it's Richie
Richie Saunders.
Saunders. Yeah, Richie Saunders had 15 for BYU.
Shoot,
Rob
stand up
Wright
though.
had 14 for BYU as well.
Yeah.
Man,
Kiba Kita. Is that bro's name?
yeah.
Kiba?
Man, I was surprised with BYU, man. BYU, I seen somebody say this on Twitter. NIL got BYU looking like Alcorn State, bro. I
Telling
turned to
you.
BYU. It was
Telling you, some dreadheads
5
on the
black
squad.
players on it. Man,
It's getting
I said,
like that out there. Kevin Young, he
what in
came
the
from the
world?
league. He know what you need to win, man.
I'm like,
Kevin
bro,
Young not a slow guy.
what does BYU mean? I thought this meant Utah. Something for Utah. This is what?
BYU stand for Bring the YNs Universe. No, just playing.
I'm like, what?
Nah, bro. That was a good
it
game.
Looked crazy.
Yeah, that was a really good game. AJ DeBasta, I mean, we've talked about this on the pod before. We're probably going to be talking about this all year. This is a waste of a year for AJ DeBasta. He should be in the NBA. He's not a college player. He's a pro right now, ready to go.
Yeah, he ready.
Yeah, bro. This nigga's Little Caesars with this shit, bro. I'm gonna just be real with y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not gonna be a game this year where he doesn't look like pro. It's not gonna be a team that he faces that is gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't really slow a guy like him down.
It's just not gonna happen, bro. Like it's
Too
really
athletic,
just not
man.
gonna happen, bro. Like I'm gonna be so real with you. And I mean, I really like BYU's team though. I think that they have a very, very good system that they run. I think everybody's roles are distinguished. I think that everybody understands their role and how to thrive in it. I love Rob Wright controlling the offense, kind of getting everybody
he
set
looked
up and
mature.
still being
He looked
aggressive,
real
finding his own
mature.
shot. Richie Saunders, obviously one of the best shooters in the country. He's finding his rhythm and his motion in this new offense with a little bit of a smaller role than he had last year. AJ DeBasta is obviously the focal point. He will continue to be the focal point of the offense throughout the entirety of the year. He's a pro that can really do anything, and he's 6'10", so he's a mismatch for anyone. Kiba Kita, one of the top rebounding bigs in the country, one of a guy that physically
but Borders out there built like the Admiral.
Yeah, physically teams are just not going to be able to keep up with Kiba Kita if they can keep his motor high. You know what I'm saying? If they can keep his motor up and keep him out of foul trouble, BYU has
gonna be good.
Nothing to worry about. They just need to worry about developing that bench to go a few guys deeper. But even then, I don't hate their bench rotation. I just think that over the course of the season, those guys just have to develop if you have serious aspirations of winning a championship. But yeah, man. I mean, I love what BYU showed. I like Villanova's team too, to be honest. I mean,
they ain't look bad, man. They ain't look too bad.
they just got the coach from Maryland, right? Yeah,
Maryland. Yep, Kevin Willard. He's gonna turn them around.
I like the way that they play. And he's still kind of I liked watching that game because Kevin Willard's still kind of keeping that, that mid-range play off the pivot type style to the game of Villanova. I seen a couple players still out there playing off. I hate that I'm forgetting his name, but there was one guy in particular, I believe he was a lefty, but he was getting in there playing off 2 feet, playing off that pivot, and getting tough, strong buckets. And that's what I love to see when I'm watching Villanova play. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
So, I mean, it was a great game overall, though. I expect BYU to have a great year. I expect Villanova to have a pretty decent year. But yeah, good games overall.
What you think of? We got to talk about two of the other, premier freshmen that everybody want to hear about. Aaron Peterson, 21, 4 rebounds, 3 assists in his season opener, 7-11 from the field, 63% from the field, 3 of 7 from 3. What you think there, man? Sky the limit for DP?
3 letters, PRO.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna hear this a lot when it comes to these freshmen, bro. This is a waste of a year. This is why we was talking about last episode, why they need to just let some of these guys make the jump. This is a extremely rare draft class to have this many unicorns in the same draft class. But goddamn it, bro, this is a situation where I'm seeing at least 4 guys that should have skipped college.
Yeah, should probably not be in college right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like the M's is cool, the year in college, the experience is also very lit, but I'm seeing at least 4 freshmen that are. This is a waste of time, bro. This is just a stepping stone.
The boys having a great time, probably though. I'm knowing that.
Absolutely phenomenal time. Can't knock them at all.
It's probably Vibe City,
man. Overly, shit, overly.
Nah, I like Darren Peterson. I think he's gonna be next level
for sure.
Hard to stop.
Makes everything look easy, bro. He's very smooth. Makes everything look very effortless. Extremely fundamentally sound. Bro. He's got all the goods, bro.
He's ready.
He's got everything. Yeah.
And then let's switch gears to Duke, Texas. Duke 175-60. Let's see, for Duke, Isaiah Evans had 23. Real good game, much needed game.
Yo, we lost time, y'all.
Yo, we back.
All right, bet. I was about to say I don't know what just happened.
Me either.
It froze for a second.
Yeah. Facts. But yeah, we got 23 points from Isaiah Evans. A much needed game for him to have coming out for this season. So glad he could start with that like that. Cam Boozer had 15 points and 13 rebounds. Elite right there. And then Dalen Swain from Texas had 16.
Xavier transfer. Steve Miller brought him over from Xavier. He's like that. I like his game. I wasn't familiar with it before that game, but I like his game.
Yeah, he was getting filthy. I think he'll be a pretty decent player in the SEC. I think Texas will probably get a little bit better. I don't know if they'll be great, but I think they'll get a tad bit better as the season goes on and continue.
I don't really see it. I see a bottom 5 team in the SEC, but I mean, I respect
SEC deep though. So if you bottom 5, I mean, you got some type of respect.
I mean, if that's what we want to categorize it as.
What you think about the Duke side though? Isaiah Evans going for 23. Cam Boozer 15 and 13.
Yeah. Duke's ready to go. They reloaded again. They haven't even gotten Dame Sarr clicking the way that they'd like to yet. I think that the Duke is ready to go. I love to see Isaiah Evans playing with confidence and filling it up this year, doing something that we all knew he could have done last year, but kind of just got lost in the shuffle a little bit with all of the talent that they had. Cam Boozer's obviously a pro. He's ready to go right now. Waste of a year for him too.
Real quick, no, I don't mean to interrupt. Is Cam Boozer the sure best first overall pick option if you want to just go get somebody for first pick in the draft this coming year? Do you go get Cam Boozer? If you want
somebody that like a guaranteed
the safest bet. Is he the safest bet? Yeah.
No.
I think you're wrong, Zim. I think he is. Who's safer than him?
I think the other two are both safer than him. I think Darren Peterson and AJ DeBanster are safer than him. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think so.
Because, bro, I don't see at very, 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 very minimum for Darren Peterson, I see an elite third option for a team. You know what I'm saying? At the very minimum, I see an elite third option for an NBA team. His game's too polished, bro. He's too polished, scoring way too easy with too much efficiency, as well as scoring within the flow of the offense. There's not much more that I need to. He's not taking that conventional route. He's doing this at a blue blood. Like some of these other freshmen that take off and that pop off that are 5 stars, a nigga will go to LSU like Cam Thomas, or a nigga will go to, you know what I'm saying, somewhere where they know they can just eat up all of the shots. Darren Peterson gonna do that at a blue blood at Kansas, so I can't
Yeah, he
deny
went
that.
to Kansas.
AJ DeBansta got every single skill in the game that you would need and is putting it all together and shows that he has the confidence, the skill, and the motor to come in and be a number one option. At the very, very minimum, AJ DeBansta is going to be an elite third option in the league. Elite. Like, I'm talking.
I feel like it's still a question mark on if his scoring is just going to be able to just translate to the NBA.
Why would it
like
not, though? Why is it a
I feel
question?
like he has to rely a lot more on him being athletic. I feel like.
I mean, but
I feel
yes,
like
but it's not.
It could be some neutralized. Like he gonna have to. I think he can shoot threes, but I really want to see him take a step, making threes more so off the catch, being a good catch and shoot three guy.
You know what I see? You know what I see AJ DeBansta's floor as in the NBA? Jaden McDaniels right now. I think that is AJ DeBansta's floor. If he went to the league and shit went completely left, you got Jaden McDaniels. You got Jaden McDaniels. You got somebody that can at least be an elite 3-and-D guy and somebody that you can count on to be a reliable third, fourth option every single night. You know what I'm saying? I just like with Darren Peterson, I think that absolute worst case scenario, he's Cam Thomas. He's a guy that's just an empty stat stuffer that doesn't really contribute to winning. But even then, I don't see that. I see more D-Book in his game than anyone. I see more of a D-Book type journey. He might have to sit in a purgatory with a team that's just ass for a few years, but it'll never be because of him. It'll never be a situation. But I don't think that, and that's not, I don't say all of this to say that Cam Boozer isn't that.
That's what I'm saying, say that though. Like, yeah, he had 15, 13. Like, what were you saying, my fault?
A lot of that is because you got to look at, and this isn't a knock, once again, because I can't knock niggas for having good teams, but you got to look at his squad, bro. He's playing with a very, very elite team, bro. He's got the best team out of all of the. KU, team-wise, top to bottom, is not fucking with Duke, bro. We can't even sit here and act like that's even. Hell no, fam.
How when they have Darren Peterson, Flory Badunga,
bro, what?
The white dude, whatever his name is. I don't mean to disrespect you.
What 3 stars? And this is no disrespect to a guy like Corbin Allen or anything like that, because he's a local guy and a guy that we would love to join us on the pod one day. Where is a 3-star on Duke's roster? Duke's roster has nothing but 4 and 5 stars. In returning 4 and 5 stars, KU isn't necessarily like that. They got, if I'm not mistaken, or 3 5-stars in Badunga, Bryson Tiller, and Darren Peterson. And then everybody else around them was either a 4-star or is a college journeyman. The white dude that they got
was going crazy too, though. The white dude was going.
Yeah, Cole Rosario. Yep. Okay, so boom. But that still doesn't compare to. No, you good. But even then, that doesn't compare to Caleb Foster at the 1, a former 5-star. Isaiah Evans at the 2, a former 5-star. Dame Sarr at the 3, a former 5-star. Cam Boozer at the 4, a former 5-star. Pat Ngongba at the 5, a former 5-star. Off the bench, you got Caden Boozer, a former 5-star. You have Nick Kamenya, a former 5-star. Like, you just got 5 stars out the ass.
It's a little
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit different is my thing. I think Duke top to bottom, roster-wise, if we're just looking at individually skilled players, it's them and St. John's for top to bottom roster, if we're just looking at rosters. You know what I'm saying? Talent-wise. But that's where I think Cam Boozer.
I think Cam is the easiest. Like, you could just plug him and play. Like, today.
You can, but he's not. I don't think he's
gonna make an impact.
I don't think he's a number 1 option at the next level. I think he's a very good second option at the next level ceiling. I think he's an insanely good second option, but I think he'll always need a lead guard that can kind of set the table for him.
Yeah, that's just because he's a big.
Right, and
a true big, which I feel it, but like.
That's where I come in where it's like, surefire pick number 1, I gotta go a Darren Peterson or AJ DeBansta just because this can be my offense. This can be my offense right here. I don't need shit else. Like, obviously, I need some other shit to put this together as a championship team. But offensive engine-wise, you get an AJ DeBansta, you get a Darren Peterson. This is your offense.
I'm tripping. I think Cam Boozer could be a 1 option, bro, because he can shoot it a little bit. If he can make threes, you can have Cam Boozer as your number 1, bro. He's 6'10",
I'm nothing, bro.
Plays
I
D.
see.
He gonna play D. He rebounds.
You know what I see? I see like a mixture of LA Blake Griffin and Detroit Blake Griffin. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
Like, bro, prime, bro. We can't.
Stop.
What's the matter with that? What's the matter with that? First off, what is wrong with that? Blake was a perennial all-star.
No, in fact, Blake is him. I'm not saying Blake not him, but I think they games is. I don't think we finna just be seeing what.
No, not game-wise. I'm just talking about production level-wise.
Like production level?
Yes, production level-wise. I'm seeing how Blake could go out there and get you 23 and 12, but he's not necessarily the number one option on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, there could be a guy that you could get that could potentially be better than a Blake Griffin, but Blake Griffin would be a great complementary piece. Kind of like Julius Randle with the Timberwolves. He needs that Anthony Edwards, that polarizing guy next to him, but he's a very, very, very solid piece. He's not somebody that you just sleep on or just look over on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I see for Cam Boozer personally. And I could be completely wrong. Very, very possible. But that's just, yeah. No, you see it different, though. I fuck with it. I'm not mad at it.
Real quick, because we got to move on. We got a couple other things we got to cover real quick. I don't know if we talked about this, but let's go through this really fast. Who's your final four for this year?
Okay, bet. We go Kentucky. We go Duke. We go. Hold on. Let me think. Actually, no. Scratch that. We go Duke. We go KU. We go Kansas. We go Arkansas. We go U of A. We go Michigan. That's my final four. Michigan, U of A, Kansas, Duke. That's my final four.
Yeah. Okay, Houston, Michigan, Kansas, and Duke. Yeah, I'm gonna go Arkansas or Arkansas. Arkansas, Michigan, Kansas, Duke. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna go Arkansas. I'm gonna go Houston. I'm gonna go UConn. UConn gonna find their way back to the 4 this year. And then I'm gonna go Purdue.
I like it. Purdue.
I got Purdue, UConn, Arkansas, Houston.
I like it. I'm not mad at it.
Let us know what y'all think of those Final Fours, man. We'll probably clip this up, let y'all see what y'all think about that.
For surely.
But yeah, man. Excited though. A lot of good college basketball coming up. I'm really ready for the direction that this season's going in, man. It's gonna be fun. Let's switch gears though, bro. What you got on the NBA, man? What's going on in the league?
Shit, brother. You know, I just got a question that I'm really kind of ready to ask everybody and see if everybody's answers changed a little bit, see if it's still staying the same, see how we're feeling. Is everybody ready to say that Luka's better than Shea yet? Or am I still alone out here in these streets?
I'm not.
I'm on the wagon early. I'm just saying. So when niggas come over to this side, we welcome you with open arms. But niggas been on the wagon early, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the champ for sure. Shout out to Luka though, because he on the Lakers and that's one of my teams. So definitely shout out to Luka. I love what Luka's doing right now. Luka's been going crazy while Brian is out, while Austin Reeves has been out a few games too.
Mm-hmm.
But I still will always, for the foreseeable future, take Shea over a guy like Luka. Shea's still doing the same things. When Luka going for 30, Shea somewhere going for a third ball too.
But we're not just talking about Luka just going for 30. We're talking about Luka going for 40-point triple-doubles.
Shout out to Luka, man.
It's a little bit different.
I'm with the motion.
It's a little bit different when niggas is rolling out there with Jake LaRavia and Jared Vanderbilt.
We're not finna do LaRavia like that, though.
We are finna do LaRavia like that. We are though, because the nigga wouldn't look tough. Bro, the nigga would not. Bro.
He's on the Lakers starting for a reason, Z. We gotta say LaRavia is decent, bro. We can't move with LaRavia.
Bro, LaRavia is decent because he's playing with Luka Doncic.
I mean, that's what Luka's supposed to do, though. Great players supposed to make other players better.
But that's what I'm saying. If we put Luka in, if we swap Luka and Shea, what are we talking? Are we talking?
The Lakers gonna be nasty. What you mean?
Fuck, better than the Thunder would be with Luka Doncic?
It'd be literally the same trade-off. Lakers gonna be nasty still, and the Thunder gonna still remain nasty as well. What you mean? We not gonna act like Shea's not that guy. He's the MVP of the league, scoring champ,
I mean,
Finals MVP,
Shea is for
champion,
sure. Shea is for sure that guy, bro. Shea is for
champ
sure that guy.
cheese. Like,
I
what?
just wanna know why people be thinking he better than Luka, bro. I just don't see it when people say he better than Luka. I mean, I get he plays both ways. That's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. I mean, if everybody's, you know, locked in on the defensive end of the ball, that's lit. That's lovely. But I mean, bro, Luka, the way that he could play make, the way that he could orchestrate, set the table, and score, bro, come on, man.
I don't know, but I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
Me and Kai never gonna agree on this shit, by the way.
Yeah, we'll never agree on this.
Yeah, because I'm Team Luka for sure. You know, and I'm always back my peoples. But yeah, no, bro, can't do it.
But shout out to my guy Dominating. Our guy Dominating, he must have heard us. He must have heard us bashing him a couple weeks ago on the pod. And him and Luka have decided to come out.
Yeah.
And
I really like what I've been seeing from Aiden.
He's starting to turn his Savage up a little bit. He still got them tight ass brown braids in his hair.
Facts. It just sucks that all of this is gonna stop.
Or cornrows. I said braids. Cornrows in his head.
Yeah. It just sucks as soon as Bron comes back, all of this shit is gonna stop. But
so you hate him. I don't think it's gonna stop, bro.
It's gonna stop, bro.
It's not gonna stop, bro. Bron see what's going on, bro. Bron over there chilling, observing, sitting back. That's why he ain't came back. He chilling. He like, I'm gonna let these young guys rock. I'm gonna come in and be a role player. We gonna win a ring. And then I'm gonna retire.
And role player don't even go in the same sentence game.
It's gonna be a simplified role. It's gonna be not a simplified role player, but it's gonna be a glamored up role player. Yeah.
How? Like, what glamored up role is he gonna play though? At 40 years old, you want him banging and cutting to the basket, and because that's the role that the Lakers need him to play. That's literally the role that the Lakers need him to play.
Bron can still slash a little bit. Bron can still slash, and he can sit out and knock a couple Tracy's down.
For sure,
he can do that.
But Bron gotta play off field.
They're gonna have a package for him when Luka get tired, because Luka need to go sit down. Bron, it's your show. But Bron, no, bro. All right, now I see what these young guys are doing.
Is it Bron's show when Luka go sit down, or is it AR show when Luka go sit down? See, I don't like that.
It's got to.
I don't like that. See,
I gotta have a package for me, bro.
And that's where that just start going left, bro. We seen that already. It ain't no Bron and Luka. I mean, it ain't no Bron and AR. That shit don't win, bro. That shit don't win, bro. That shit don't win, bro. I'm rage baiting them, y'all.
Had no win, gang.
No, I mean, I just think that shit. We was just talking a couple weeks ago about how Austin Reeves is a max player.
Yeah, right? 200.
If you about to pay this nigga 200, if you about to pay this nigga 200,
what little baby said?
Bron, get Pill up, bro. Respectfully, Bron, get Pill up. We need you to play off Pill. We need you to slash.
We can do that, Bron. We can do that.
Bron don't want to do that though, bro. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem,
bro. Bring that Miami shit back.
Bro, y'all are not bringing that Miami shit back. Bron not playing, bro. This is the problem with the Lakers. This is where the Lakers gonna run into problems when Bron come back, because this nigga, first off, Bron don't get back on D after he do some bullshit on O. Let's not sit here and act like Bron be getting back on D every time. Because after some bullshit happened on O.
I need to get back on D.
My nigga, because everybody else getting back, gang. Get your ass back, Bron.
I'm here 23. If I mess up, I'm blue. If I mess up, I'm blue.
You're 23 gonna be over earlier if niggas don't start getting back on defense, bro.
Bro. I'm not getting back all the time.
Bro, not to mention, this nigga he be having lapses in the game where he just stopped giving a fuck, bro. Nigga don't be sticking D for real. This nigga don't be contesting niggas layups. He'll let a nigga just shoot a layup because he don't want to pick up a foul. Brian, this shit rubbing off on Vando, bro. You see what Vando been doing ever since he been watching you play defense on film. This nigga realizing, shit, I don't got to contest like that, nigga. What the fuck? Brian ain't contesting like that, nigga. Like, Rui.
Vando.
You know what I'm saying?
His ass in Santa Monica.
He not, though, because if he was, shit, the Lakers should have been sent his ass. What the fuck? Vando been stealing money for years. Like, I haven't seen, bro. I just seen he just hit his first 3 of the season in his game against the Spurs yesterday, nigga. What the fuck are you doing? Gang, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
He don't do
Vando.
shit but play
As a matter of fact, now we got to make this a whole clip. Vando, listen, bro. Come holler at us real quick at WTBI, because you know we fuck with you over this way. We was BBN, you was BBN before Cal left, so you good with us.
You family.
You know
with
what I'm
us.
saying? It's love, bro. Listen, my
Come
nigga.
holler at us sometime.
A strict lockdown defender lifespan in the NBA has been completely shortened. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they've been getting these defense playing only ass niggas about the league these past couple years, bro. You're in the next wave if you don't lock the fuck in.
Man,
I'm gonna be real with you.
Just a little younger. You just a little younger.
That's the only thing to say to you, bro.
Playing in Israel.
Bro, straight the fuck up. Like, if you don't get a corner three ball, my nigga, first off, bro, what the fuck are you doing in practice, post practice? What are you doing, nigga? You know how much money, bro? But do you know how much money that this nigga could get himself if this, bro? I'm getting hot talking about this shit because nigga, you leaving tens of millions of dollars on the table because you won't shoot a fucking corner three ball. That's literally all the Lakers need is for you to play defense and shoot a corner three ball. If you play defense and shot the corner three ball at 32, 33% or higher, gang, I promise you the Lakers will have 20 M's for you. But you don't want to shoot that fucking corner three ball at an efficient percentage or at all, goddamn it. So, nigga, take this 8-piece. Take this 6-piece. Nigga, in a second, it's gonna be a vet minimum. Like, bro, it's getting spooky out here. And that's the problem with, I feel like, bringing LeBron back into this equation is you know how niggas start playing when Bron get on that court, bro. You know how niggas start playing. If it's not Austin Reeves, if it's not Luka Doncic, I'm questioning them. Because I don't know how you could adjust to playing with Bron, bro. That's a lot to adjust to. We done seen niggas get out there and fold under that pressure, bro. We done seen it a million times.
We turning over a new leaf, bro. New year, new us. Niggas is ready. We've been gelling.
Now it's new year, new yuck.
LeBron ready to get this thing popping, man, for year 23. Go get number 5. I don't know, bro. I just think we got to figure out something to do with Rui. I think once we figure out our Rui problem, I think everything else is going to settle itself out. I think Bron's going to come back and really just chill, bro. Bron going to be out here chilling. Like, he's chilling right
now. Bro. I don't think it's a Rui problem.
He's not pressed about missing these early games.
It's not a Rui problem, my nigga.
Watching his son dunk out.
It's a Bron.
Bron's gonna come back and shit is gonna fall into place, bro. I'm telling you.
I hate talking about this because it sounds like I'm just a Bron hating ass nigga, and I'm really not. Anybody that watched the pod know I'm not a Bron hater. But the problem in LA is LeBron James.
Not Bron.
The problem in LA is not necessarily LeBron James, but it's LeBron James' contract. That's the problem in LA, bro. LeBron James' contract is the problem, bro. LeBron James' contract is what's going to hold y'all niggas back from winning.
But I think even if his contract, even if he took a pay cut, I think they will only have room for like $8 million, though. I think is what I saw somebody say. Who the hell is we going to get this move the needle with $8 million?
Shit, y'all got Jake LaRavia for about $8 million. You know what I'm saying? It's a few niggas. It's a few niggas, though. But shit, even if, bro, if Bron took pay cut, right? And then the Lakers actually had the ability to make a trade that would free up some real cap space instead of trying to trade these niggas who don't do shit and make $8 million, $6 million a year. Putting niggas out there like that in the trade block ain't gonna bring you shit back because the salary is just not gonna match up. But if you could have got Bron to take 20, 25 instead of 50 a year, well, bro. Come on, my nigga. 20 mil could have went and got you Norman Powell from the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that he's a guy that moves the needle, but you could get that caliber of player. 20 million could have went and got y'all Brandon Ingram. 20 million could have went and got niggas a lot. 20 million could have got you niggas Miles Turner. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that Ayton is a bad option.
We had Miles, we'd be on that.
But niggas could have Miles and Ayton if Bron would have took a pay cut. And now you niggas is really cooking with hot grease if y'all roll out there Luka, AR, Bron, Ayton, Miles Turner. Now that's the championship team. I'm believing in that shit. But Bron making 50 mil and y'all niggas rolling out there with LaRavia starting, getting meaningful minutes.
LaRavia is a hooper. He's a hooper. LaRavia is an actual hooper. I like that signing from the jump.
If Jake LaRavia wasn't wearing purple and gold, you would not be this high on Jake LaRavia, bro.
Nah, I fool with Jake. I like a 3-and-D. I like a 3-and-D shooter.
All last year, Jake LaRavia was doing same shit he was doing now in Memphis. We didn't hear nothing about Jake LaRavia.
Nope.
Now you doing it in purple and gold. This nigga's legit.
Cause we
my God.
We gotta talk about you once you come to the Lakers. We don't have to talk about these Memphis niggas.
I mean, you know,
we gotta talk about a Memphis nigga today.
I was about to say,
a couple Memphis niggas.
Why are we talking about Memphis? Let's bring them into the Go ahead. Memphis, go ahead and step into the room.
Man, facts. Go on. Memphis has entered the chat. What's going on in Memphis, bro? Is it time for Ja to move on?
Dumpster fire. Complete dumpster fire.
It's time for Ja to go, bro.
Yes. Shitty part is I don't think Ja's trade value is that high. That's the shitty part for the Grizzlies. Now for whoever's getting Ja, that's lovely. But I don't think Ja's trade value is as high as the Grizzlies are kind of thinking it is. You know, if I'm
it hurt me right there hearing that.
Yeah, bro. Like straight up, like
if trade value high?
I don't, bro. Like I really don't. If we're say for example, if I'm Milwaukee, right? Say I'm Milwaukee and I call Memphis. The absolute most I'm offering you for Ja at this point in time, especially since I know that he don't want to be there, is probably Kuz and 2 firsts. Take it or leave it, nigga.
Stop playing with Ja, bro. Ja
take it or leave it, nigga. Kuz and 2 firsts. You can get this first round pick for this upcoming draft with these fucking monstars in it. And you can go get you another Ja Morant or somebody that you think could be better than Ja. Go for it. Or you niggas could just keep Ja and he could just walk and y'all don't get nothing for him. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, Ja is not happy in Memphis, bro. Ja is not going to stay in Memphis if his contract expires. It's not. So at this point, if you're Memphis, you have to trade him and try to get whatever back that you can while you still have him on your team. Because if he leaves and you just get nothing for it, that looks crazier than if you just traded this nigga and got Kyle Kuzma in a few firsts. So, and I mean, at least they'd have a real direction, because it doesn't make sense for the Grizzlies to be in rebuild mode with Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. It makes 0 sense.
Speaking of Jaren Jackson Jr., come to the table, big fella.
We talked about him a few weeks ago
I'm a Ja stan, and I'm a real big believer in Ja. And I think Ja can accomplish great things when in that mindset and when in that situation for him to thrive. But Jaren Jackson, though, what are you doing? Respectfully, much better basketball player than I am, for sure.
Is he
sitting
though?
here on a pie,
or is he just 7 foot?
Now I don't know, but I'm sitting here on a podcast.
1K.
And you in the NBA, but brother, what is like, bro? You got to do something. You got to give Ja something. You're not really giving them. We got to rely on Cedric Cowan, which bro is making a real name for himself and giving everything he got. Shout out to the rookie. But Jaren, like, when are you going to start rebounding like a big? When are you going to stop rebounding like a Jose Alvarado size guard?
Come on, man.
Like,
come on, man. That's just the name of this.
Like,
this is
everybody. They Memphis
for...
not playing Ja. Memphis not playing Ja, benching Ja, whatever is going on. Coaching staff mad at Ja, but where is this saying? I get it just because Ja is the star. But like, if I'm Memphis, I really want to do whatever I can to keep Ja around. Like, if I'm just
they
being
both
devil's
getting paid,
advocate.
bro. They both on max contracts, bro.
We gotta let Triple J walk. Yep. You gotta go, brother. We gotta see what we can bring in for you.
For sure.
Because somebody will probably take you because of what they've made him out to be. Like, Ja the heart and soul of Memphis, bro. Like, when Ja is doing his thing, Memphis is vibing. He bring everybody out, the rich folks. He bring out the trenches. He bring out all types of people. And they rock with Ja. The energy in the stadium is lit.
Mm-hmm.
You got to try to keep him around, and you got to keep that man happy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you got to somewhat accept him for the player that he is. I think some of this blame needs to be going to those Jaren Jackson Jr. That's just me.
For surely. I mean, that's not just you. That's me too, shit, brother. I'm on the same type wavelength with you, bro. Like this shit that we've been seeing from Jaren Jackson Jr. these past couple of years has been subpar to me, you know.
Yeah, see, you kind of been on this with Jaren. I low
I've
key am just
been
now seeing the signs.
I see,
And
bro.
I'm not
I
liking what I'm
always
seeing.
see it, bro. I can spot and I hate to use this word. I really hate to use this word. I really hate to use this word, but it's just what it is. I gotta call it spade a spade. I know some soft shit when I see some soft shit. Him, Jabari Smith, those are my main two. Evan Mobley from time to time, even though he's kind of getting out of it. But those are the main three that piss me off with the just being too passive shit, bro. You're 7 foot with the wingspan of the fucking Empire State Building, bro. There's no reason why you shouldn't be averaging at least 10 boards, man. Like
Man.
you could go out there and get
And you
10 in
come
your
out there
sleep.
built strong, bro.
Built strong as shit and got the nerve to be a focal point in the offense and can't grab 10 boards. Bro, get the fuck out of here, fam. And you want to shoot and then want to turn around and shoot. Yeah, and then want to turn around and shoot 7, 8 threes a game. Nigga, fuck out of here. If I'm the coach, I'm telling him, yo, my nigga, don't you shoot another 3 until it's at least 6 boards on that. You shoot your first 3 when it's 6 boards on that score or on that score sheet. You know what I'm saying? When it's 6 boards on that stat sheet, you shoot your first 3.
Then
you can shoot your second. You can shoot your second and however the fuck many you want to after that when that bitch say 10. But until that motherfucker say 10, I don't want to see you shooting out more than 1 3. I don't give a fuck if you was wide open. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Because at this point, you're a 6'11" small forward. They can't guard small forwards. They can't create like a small forward. They can't dribble like one. You're a 6'11" power forward who's too soft and too weak to go in there and bang for any rebounds. The thought of you even playing
like his stiffness.
Yeah, the thought of you playing the 5 is not even a thought anymore. You're not a small ball 5. You can't because you can't rebound. Yes, you can protect the basket, but how much of that is just you getting kind of a plethora of opportunities from the perimeter defense not being at the level that it needs to be at? You know what I'm saying? So I've been on this kind of overhyped Jaren Jackson Jr.'s overrated train. I've been on that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that if Memphis is looking to trade someone, that it should be Jaren Jackson Jr. before you look to trade a Ja Morant. But just with how unhappy Ja is in this situation, I see Ja moving along before I see any of them because I think there's multiple people. Yeah, if Ja stays, there's multiple people that has to go. It's Jaren Jackson Jr. that has to go. It's the coach that has to go. It's multiple people rather than if you just send off Ja. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? What have the Grizzlies been doing this past year in these couple drafts? I mean, they got Edie last year. They got Coward this year. But at the same time, this is a GM that let Dylan Brooks go. This is a GM that let Desmond Bane go. So 2 very serviceable guys that are both doing wonders for their respective teams now. You know, you just kind of let them walk away from your squad for no reason other than you thought that they weren't really worth the money that they were demanding. And then they turned around and showed you that they're worth that, bro. Like, so I mean, Memphis just got a lot going on, bro. They got a clusterfuck going on. I don't know if they'll ever really get it fully figured out, but get well soon to Ja for sure, bro. It's a tricky situation he's in over there. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts. I don't know, man. I'm ready for him to get up out of there, bro. I don't know. I want to see Memphis try to make it work, but yeah, it's probably at the point of no return. The man in the interview spazzing out. He is probably a rat.
Can I ask you?
Happy.
Can I ask you this? I saw this the other day. I seen this the other day. What if Atlanta and Memphis did a trade straight up for Trae Young and Ja Morant to just swap teams?
I feel like that would just be a like a
lateral move type shit.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's pretty pointless.
I don't know, bro.
I don't think that puts Ja in another wild city. You never
it
know.
It does, but it puts him around a lot more for talent.
Yeah, I guess. But then it just hurts Trae. That Trae got to go play with.
But I feel like Trae is the type of guy that does. I feel like Trae would. I feel like Trae would thrive more in Memphis because there's less out there. You know what I'm saying? Less guys who need the ball, less ball dominant guys. Somebody like Ja is him and Trae Young are very different playmakers. They're both elite playmakers, but Trae Young is a guy who does it out the pick and roll. Ja is a guy that also does it out the pick and roll, but a lot of his
Driving
playmaking just
kicks,
comes from it's just driving kicks.
dump
It's a lot
offs,
of it. Right. A lot
lobs.
of it comes to him getting to the nail, and the defense kind of just has to adjust to him and force him to, you know, pay attention to what they're doing. But Trae Young is a guy that out the pick and roll, he can fill it up.
Maestro.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I think, for both of them, a fresh start would be nice. I think Ja in Atlanta would be turned. I think the city would be lit to see Ja in Atlanta. And I think Atlanta, they team, just the one thing that they missing is a little bit of that dreadhead energy. So Ja would bring that shit out there for sure. I think it'd be a smooth trade. I do think it's more of a lateral move than a move that kind of benefits either one of them. But, you know.
Is Ja's do Ja off the court stuff, is it becoming something that hurts him? That's
Shit, it's
hurting
been
him.
became that, in
Like
my
obviously
opinion.
it's hurting him, but like is
He
it like
cooked
over
himself.
just
Yes. Yes, absolutely. He's cooked himself. Ja Morant has cooked himself. Like, and I hate to say it, bro. I hate to, be the Uncle Ruckus type or whatever. But bro, these white people don't play with their money. And they're not gonna let you play
yeah,
with their money. I'ma
it's
just
tough.
call a spade a spade. There's no reason. I know Tyrese Halliburton had a phenomenal year last year, but Tyrese Halliburton took your spot.
Yeah, he
It's
did.
over. You'll never get that spotlight back, bro.
It's tough.
It
I'm
doesn't
like,
matter what he does. It really doesn't matter, because even right now, he's not playing terrible. He's putting up 25 and 8 a game. Something
yeah,
that should
he
have
doing
him
all
in the
right.
conversation with the top guards, and it doesn't.
But just his antics, like
It's the
they just not
antics,
rocking
bro.
with that.
It's
And
gonna
I feel
forever
bad because
follow him.
I rock like that's some of the stuff like we rock with about Ja a little. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's just himself. He gonna
Mhm.
tap in. He gonna go to the young boy concert. He
Mhm.
gonna take his shirt off on the
But it gets
stage.
to
He
a
gonna have the
point though.
green
It gets to a
flag.
point though. It gets to a point though.
But it's
Because it's
like,
not necessarily, we can't say it's just because off the court antics though, because there's another guy that has off the court antics that America loves. And his name is Anthony Edwards. So, and this is
but ain't a little different in between them lines though than Ja is. Like,
exactly. And that was my point, is you're already at there's not too many 6'2" guards walking around in the NBA, Ja, if you haven't looked around and kind of just read the room, bro. They're getting rid of y'all. Don't give them any more reason to get rid
get
of
rid of
you,
you.
bro. The
Yeah.
moment that you can't jump 40 inches, and the moment that you can't go out there and score 20 points and give me 10 assists every night, nigga, you are as good as cooked. You might as well go hoop in Istanbul, because
Man, for real.
it's gonna be
They
bad,
waiting
bro.
on him.
Like, I know he's feeling like, ha, I got the upper hand. I'm up 200 mil. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you don't get another max contract, Ja.
Nah, no.
I
Well, I mean, I don't
guarantee
know.
it.
I hope he turns it around. I want to see him turn it around.
I just
Pause.
don't see it, bro. I don't see it, especially with this shit with the coach, like with the ask the coaching staff shit. Not to say that he's in the wrong for that situation, but come on, bro. Come on, fam. Let's be for real now. Let's be for real. Like I said, these white people ain't gonna let you play
I
with their
don't want him
money,
to start
bro.
playing, and in fact, because they're gonna start playing with his if he try to
Come
play
on,
with
man.
theirs or put them in a position to play with
Come on,
theirs,
man.
they gonna silence him. They're gonna put the silencer on him. They're gonna bench him, and then you ain't never gonna. Not ever gonna hear from Jock
Come
again.
on,
But
man. And not to
he
mention,
gonna
bro,
fade.
there is somebody who has more influence than the head coach, bro. His name is the fucking owner, the GM. He could tell the coach, listen, don't play Ja. If you play Ja, you're fired.
You're fired.
Exactly.
We're
Like,
firing you if you play.
so if they want to ice you out, bro, and diminish your trade value even more, to
They
the point where
will, bro.
they could do that, fam.
Then people gonna start coming out saying you a bad locker room guy, not a good leader. Like you got to
Now
keep
all
all
of
of
this
that
other shit
stuff.
gonna come.
You got to keep all of that
Exactly.
stuff intact.
Exactly. There's no
That's
reason
what
Ja
you got to
Morant
your
shouldn't have
name
been,
in that professional sports world. That's the only thing.
like,
Your
fam, it's
professionalism
no,
is key.
amongst the youth. Amongst the youth, Ja, Ant, LaMelo, top 3. There's nobody influencing the youth more than Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball in the NBA. Anthony Edwards already made Team USA. LaMelo Ball will probably be on the next Team USA, if I had to guess. Ja Morant, there's no reason why you shouldn't be on Team USA game-wise. But are they going to extend that invitation to you with these off-the-court antics? Probably not.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying, bro. Niggas is fucking the money up because you want to get on Instagram Live and be you. Bro, just be you when there's no cameras, or just be you and tell niggas to put them phones in the bag. There's nothing
Facts.
wrong with being you. Being you has never been the problem.
Facts. Nah,
Being you
we
on
not getting
camera is the
mad at you
problem.
for right. We not mad at you for doing whatever it is that you're doing.
Like, bro, you just doing typical.
Everybody out here be pistol
Yeah, bro,
toting
you
and
doing
stuff
typical young
nowadays,
black
but
man shit, bro. You not doing nothing that nobody ain't
like
never did in their life. Like,
it
you
ain't even
took a
just
little
black
pocket
men though.
rocket in
Everybody
it.
out here everybody black, white, got them a little, for the most part, got them a little something on them.
But for
But
sure.
you don't got to be on live flashing that with what you got at stake.
Exactly.
That's where you tripping.
Exactly. It's never been a situation like that, bro. I mean, I could understand this if you was I know you see the NFL guys get away with it. The DBs and the receivers and shit like that, they be wild and get away with that shit. They're not point guards. They're not making 200 M's. You can't get away with that game. I'm gonna just be real with you. It's just not going like that.
It's not.
So, but yeah, bro. All in all, I don't know what Memphis need to do. They need to do something though. They're stuck in that limbo right now, and they're gonna get passed up.
Yeah.
Their window is closed.
Yeah, facts. Get well soon to Memphis.
For sure.
Get well soon to Ja. Like I said, please don't take this as we don't rock with you.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? We fool.
We wouldn't be saying this if we did, or if we didn't.
You know what I'm saying? We just don't want these people to play with your money, man.
Exactly, bro. We just see the play, bro. We seen this play too many times. I'm sure you seen the play too many times. You just too up right now to give a fuck, which respect it, bro. I probably wouldn't give a fuck neither if I was up 200 M's. But I'm just telling you, bro, for the legacy, my nigga. Lock in, bro. It's a lot that you gonna regret that you missed out on from being you on camera. When the problem was never you being you, it was just you being you on camera, bro. That's it. That's all.
Yep. But other than that, bro,
Yeah, that's all I have. That's
got
all I
nothing
have
else.
for today. Well, shit, yeah, y'all. First, let me start off by saying we appreciate everybody who been showing love to us on YouTube. We are currently knocking on the door of 350 subscribers, which is crazy growth for the past month. I mean, the past month alone, not to put our business out there, but we done been getting some good traction. So we appreciate all of the love and all of the support for sure. Y'all make sure that y'all continue to show love, rock with us on all social media platforms. We on YouTube at What the Business Is Pod. We on Instagram at WTBI Pod. We're on TikTok at WTBI Podcast. We are on X and Facebook at WTBI Podcasters. And yeah, man. I mean, whatever y'all get on for y'all social media consumption, we're on there. So just type in WTBI and you'll probably see us on there. Show some love and shit, yeah. I mean, you got anything else you kind of wanted to add, see?
I'm good, bro. I'm all good.
Well, shit, yeah, y'all. This has been episode 59. Without any further ado, man, it's your boy Zine.
Boy Khan, man.
Catch y'all in the next one.
Sir.